Well, guys, kind of looks like we flew a little too close to the sun. Dr. Till Ministry of Dude is dead. Not me, not the person. I'm alive. I don't even think I can die. But the YouTube channel, Dr. Till Ministry of Dude, my legacy YouTube channel that I've had since 2006, before YouTube was even bought by Google, has been nuked, deleted, removed, because we dared to make fun of some people that have some really stupid beliefs. Namely that Jesus was a who trafficked children and used prepubescent boys' private parts to manufacture antidotes to a weird psychedelic snake venom. It's a long story. But a few people in this community don't really like us making fun of them. Don't really like how we mock their beliefs, their stupid, disgusting, sexually deviant beliefs. They're beliefs that make them put on blonde wigs and dance around in women's lingerie. These people are disgusting and deserve to be mocked. These people like, a man by the name of Snappy, aka Darren, or Eamon Hillman, aka David. These people are trying to subvert our very Western culture, and I'm using the only weapon that I really have to my disposal, which is being unreasonably cruel and mean and making fun of them and calling them stupid names and making fun of the way that their apartment kitchen has like one bookshelf, and that's the whole kitchen. It's a cult, but it's not a cult. These people is my point. So if you haven't yet, go subscribe to my backup channel, now my main channel, youtube.com/Ministry of Dude. Or better yet, go over to Rumble or Kick or right here on X at the Dr. Till. And you can watch every day, 5 days a week. Because you know what? Some ass that does body percussion and thinks that's a fucking talent isn't going to stop me from streaming. So eat a bag of dicks, and everybody else go subscribe to my channels. I'll see you guys later.
Engage your flames. Jesus was the purple man, living in a purple land. Snake bite to the hand and a dope from a boy's clan. This Jesus, the purple man. Let me levitate into your dreams. I will make love so cosmically. Take off my flesh, you don't need the rest. I'm a man who's the best, so take your guess. Is it me? Was the purple man, living in a desert, purple land. Snake bite to the head, antidote from a boy's clan. It's Jesus the purple man. Next slide, Chewy. I just sweep all the leftover Greek that they're too afraid to sneak a peek. No, I ain't monetized, so look into my eyes. The truth never dies, the Medea is the real Christ. I got fired for all my lies and sexual assault. It's not my Jesus was the purple man, living in a purple land. Snake bite to the hand, antidote from a boy's clan. It's Jesus, the purple man. No, goddammit, no. Do you understand? All these sexy guardians are engaging my flanks. The standard translations are just a mistake. God is in hedonism and perversion, not the saints. Scholars in the back alley taking the bait. Pants around their ankles, I'm the one no one can debate. Jesus was the purple man, snake bite to the hand, Jesus, the purple man, living in a purple land. This blind's waiting on hand, and a dope from a boy's gland. It's Jesus, the purple man. Wait, no, stop. I didn't attack those girls, baby. No, I didn't become a janitor to be closer to impressionable young women. I'm a classicist. Yeah, the assault was all made up because they don't want you to know the truth about the 30,000 cries. Jesus was the purple man, living in a purple land. Snake bite to the hand and a dope from a boy's gland. It's Jesus, the purple man, living in a purple land. Snake bite to the hand and a dope from a boy's gland. Jesus was the purple man, living in a purple land. Snake bite to the hand and a dope from a boy's gland. It's Jesus, the purple man. It's Jesus, the purple man. It's Jesus, the purple man.
Warning, we are not responsible for any booty shaking, titty licking, drinking, cheating, or any other irresponsible actions you're about to watch.
People think I'm gay. Let's boogie. Dr. Till is a racist.
Are you living somewhere you rent?
You know how tight a virgin black ass is?
Yeah.
You can't act black.
This lady right here, she's black. But really,
She's wearing
it's a CIA mask.
CIA
She's
mask.
doing CIA
Yeah.
blackface.
Ministry of Duds.
Subtitles, subtitles, subtitles.
Turns out, the Westboro Baptist Church was right all along.
Jesus is a guy who walked around with 12 children.
So let me get to the real. I think I'm the dumbest person in the world.
The path of a lesbian is truly a hard and lonely one.
This guy actually believes he's boiling people and roasting people on the internet.
We're back. What's going on, motherfuckers? How we doing out there? Hit that like button on your way and share this link on all your favorite social media. And of course, the best way to help support this show right now is hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and go to streamlabs.com/dude. Buy me a coffee, or directly right there on Rumble. How we doing tonight, folks? Looking for something? Where is it? There it is. There we go. You guys hear something?
There was a no, it was the
Where's that smoke from?
don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, Till. Don't move.
It's Rizzo.
It's right
She's
behind
still
me,
there.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Well, I think you're good.
Okay. All right. Malevolent Bystander says, fix your audio. You sound like a prepubescent boy. Who? Which one?
You do.
I sound like a prepubescent boy?
volume a little.
I need to raise my volume? How's that? Is that better? Do I talk like this? Is this better?
Yes.
Okay. So I just talk like this the whole time?
It would be preferable.
Yeah. Right, chat?
No, I don't think I'm
I
going to.
agree.
How's it going, guys? Happy Thursday, I guess.
Yeah. Happy, I don't know, was it like Cupcake Day or something?
Is that thing going to be coming back? Like, I feel like that's gonna be a problem.
I don't know. It depends on how much you care about your city.
Living Bison says, I sound like a young Rip Taylor. So, normal? Oh my god. That's about it. Got a little bit of
Oh,
helium. A
Till,
little bit
there's your normal voice. Oh, now you're doing the stupid one.
The what? Which one?
The voice.
No, normally you sound like, I'm Dr. Tim. I love doing a podcast. I'm Dr. Tim.
I should probably move, right?
Was that your dog?
I feel like this neighborhood's really gone to shit.
There goes.
Hi, Hal.
It's very loud.
Oh no, Oh no, don't look outside. It's Hal, and she's angry.
No, that's not Hal.
No.
Godzilla would be running from Hal. Hal says they stole my license. That actually did happen once. So like she was visiting over here and she went out to her car and her license plate was just gone. It's never happened as far as I'm aware before or since. Just gone one night.
Did she have like a funny one or?
It was a Louisiana one. So maybe they stole it because they're like one of those weird OCD people that collect them. Like, oh, I have to have it. I never see a Louisiana one.
Maybe it just had his name on it. It's somehow spelt out his name. That means he can take it. That's the rule.
K-Rez says, clearly it was a super fan, Hal. That, you know, Hal, that's something we never considered.
Oh, true.
It could have been like a super fan.
I don't know. Is there a show stalker yet?
I mean, I'm sure. I wouldn't know. I don't really pay attention.
Oh.
I'd be like 3 weeks, like, wait, somebody follow me? I keep seeing this one car. It's parked right outside my building. I've never seen anyone go in and out.
I don't know if we can say the show's made it until we've gotten like at least one crazy person.
Hal says, ooh, Stash, was that you? Oh yeah, we did have one old enemy a long time ago that only time I ever see this guy now is when he's bitching about me in JJ Stoner's chat. And I haven't even like said anything. I just came in and oh, there's Clean Urine Stash still bitching about me about shit I didn't fucking do.
You probably did it though.
No, he was claiming that I reported his channel, I flagged his channel and shit. I'm like, I've never done that to anyone ever. I mean, yours probably deserved it, but I would claim it if I did it. I'm not a flag. I'm not a what do you call a
flag it?
A reporting body percussionist. I'm not a body percussionist. I'm not.
That's what they call it.
Yeah,
that's what we should call it.
A booty percussionist.
A booty percussionist. Well, we got a lot of shit to talk about tonight, guys. We got some fun schizo posting to do later. I know you guys are excited about that. Total Hollywood strike over Diddy. What? Yeah, it's almost like it's made up. We also have a new video from one of the nerd tubers who has never quite entered the arena of the lolcow quite yet. Until today, ladies and gentlemen, we got a new fucking GriffTuber lolcow. Oh, it's gonna be great. Oh, I'm excited. I know you guys are probably too.
Yeah,
Bring it on.
I want to know who it is.
Let's just say you've probably already seen him.
Say his name. Say his name right fucking now.
I'm not saying his
Right
name
now.
yet. I'm not saying his name
tease.
yet.
Johnny.
You have most certainly seen him.
Okay.
Definitely seen the top of his head.
Asmongold.
No. This is like from the nerd tuber sphere, like the umbrella that Gary and Critical Drinker have with all these fucking losers underneath them.
Oh. Okay.
So that's as close
Cutie
as
Pie.
does PewDiePie even stream anymore? thought he went, like,
I
moved to
don't know.
Japan, got married, and, like, went, like, had, like, a happy ending or
Yeah.
some shit.
And he learned how to draw in like 9 months,
Mm,
which was it pissed off a lot of artists.
yeah. But before we get to all that, we also have, of course, the main story of the evening, John. Main story of the evening.
Yeah.
A little flashback, if you will, to this previous weekend on a little show known as The Biggest Problem in the Universe. Oh, yes, that's right. We have universes colliding. Vito and Aaron from Steel Toe smushing together like two retarded planets.
Caught in each other's gravitational pull. Well, one of their gravitational pulls.
Yes. But first, before we get to any of that, I finally got a reply from Ian Carroll. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm basically famous now.
You did it. You made it.
Yes. So here, let's take a look at this.
Looking at its tiny
Oh God, shut up, Eamon. So, he is Ian Carroll. You guys might know him here as Guy Sage. He is one of our favorite / least favorite TikTok conspiracy. Well, I'd consider him like a normie. Anyways, right now, Candace Owens is on leave, taking care of her baby, spending time with her new baby. And Ian Carroll is hosting the Candace Owens show. Here's a picture of him being all hosty and stuff.
Oh, she's not doing whiteface?
So I kind of noticed earlier today, maybe a little bit yesterday, people were focusing on his, let's see if I can get it over here so you can see a little better. This little red bracelet he's wearing. People are hyper focusing on this.
Oh, yes, the Kabbalah bracelet. He's part of
Yes.
Hydra.
They think he is in a Kabbalah. And, well, he responded with, no, this was a bracelet my wife's father got me and my wife as, like, matching bracelets. They have, like, the same little, I don't know. Was the Pokemon that looked like a question mark?
Oh, that's a good question.
The unknowns.
Oh, yes, they look like letters.
It looks like the unknowns Pokemon, like the little eyeball. So they have, like, you see the little thing matches or whatever. They got matching bracelets. Whatever. Who gives a shit? I don't care. I don't care if he's in the cabal. I don't care about his stupid bracelet. I'm looking at this fucking travesty right here. What the fuck is that, Ian? That is not a respectable watch.
It looks Lego-y. It looks like it belongs in Roblox.
Yes. So I left a comment. Said, fuck your shit. I'm more enraged about the smartwatch. Have some self-respect. Get at least a Tissot or something. You're making bank off this fucking internet bullshit. And he actually responded with, it's not a smartwatch. It's designed for ultra running.
More like ultra blowing guys.
Ian, I used to defend you sometimes. Not really, but occasionally. Now I can't do that anymore. A fucking running watch? A running watch for ultra running? What the fuck is even that? Your man, get a real fucking watch. Yes, Hal, so a smartwatch.
I've never felt more betrayed.
I said, so a glorified Fitbit, practical, sure, but where is the class? Where is the soul, Ian? He didn't respond to that. So
mad I'm putting on my watch. Putting on my
as we
watch.
can all see, I have cornered the grifter known as Ian Carroll. I have cornered him. We're gonna keep pressing him on these watches. Why? Because for some reason he seems insecure about them. I don't know why.
Yeah, he actually responded.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to respond to. Why would I wouldn't have responded to me?
Wait, and he used like a gif of a gay guy that looks like him.
That was mine.
Oh,
That's the guy from Broken Lizard.
damn it! I really fucked that one up.
It's okay. It's okay.
I've ruined the whole show.
Oh yeah, and some dude was like, "You couldn't take my Samsung Ultra 7. I feel naked when I take it off to shower." So I just asked him, "Are you a never nude or something?" That's a weird thing to say.
Damn, dude.
I got these
Fucking
motherfuckers
Till
on the
throwing strays.
Got these
Get
motherfuckers
people.
on the ropes, dog. I got them on the ropes.
They're your property now.
They can't match my level of sophistication. If you can. Definitely not this normie conspiracy. Hey guys, did you know that Monsanto was genetically engineering plants? Yeah, we learned about that in 2006, Ian.
Did you know the watch you're wearing is actually a piece of fucking shit? Did you know that, buddy?
I mean, a watch expert would be like, yeah, this is cheap made, but you know, it's actually kind of nice for what you
It's
pay
got
for it.
form and function.
It's a skeletal watch, even. It's got day-night cycles. It's got a little second hand. It's got
It's got the
month hand.
skeleton of a watch in there.
Well, skeletal watch means you can see all the inner workings through the face.
Okay.
So-
See, now the audience knows too.
See, I can see
good.
the. It's got a little tourbillon in it. It's a little cheap ass. It's not.
You know, Till, it's kind of hard to like make fun of Ian Carroll when you talk about your watches like this.
I'm sorry, John. I just know how to be classy.
It was just supposed to be a noise or a...
Yeah, he's playing the game music again. He's playing game music while making eye contact with the audience.
Show of dominance, Johnny. Let him be.
I don't know why that happened, but it worked for me.
Yeah.
I know people are probably wondering, where's Kyle? Where is Kyle? Well, we killed him, and I took all the money back, and I bought myself a Porsche. A really small one. It was like it's like one of the little gas-powered remote control ones.
Wow, you kind of turned on Kyle on a fucking dime.
I mean, you know,
Like you
after last
180.
night, him arguing with me, I just had to
Pat him
sand.
ever so slightly on the bum.
Stevie
Out
J
the
says
door.
Ray quit until censored. No, Ray quit because he couldn't stop fighting with Kyle, and he knew it was getting in the way of the show. So he did the best thing he could have and went, you know what? I'm just gonna leave you guys to it. I'm just being me. It's like, yeah, we still love you, Ray. Kyle is actually, he's getting his computer rebuilt right now. And so his entire computer is at the computer shop, and it'll probably be there until like tomorrow. So he'll be back tomorrow, allegedly, unless we did kill him. Who knows?
Well, perhaps maybe we half killed him and used him for a cool RoboCop type experiment where he comes back with computer parts.
Maybe I
in-
killed him and took his identity. Maybe I'm Kyle White now. Who knows?
The 6 million peso man.
Kyle's sleeping with the fishes. All right, let's. You guys ready to move on to our next segment here because we got a lot of a lot of ground to cover tonight. I do for tomorrow night have a Finding Kyle wife when he comes back, so I'm personally excited for that. Here's a little something before we get into our good stories. All right.
Count.
Oh, hold on a second.
Drive.
What is it? Donald? Wait, I got it. What is it? Tell me.
That's very funny.
She just gets so mad. The reason why it's so funny is I can see Hal doing this. If I did the same thing to, you can see her get upset like this too. Like going through the 7 stages of anger.
I'm not angry. Just tell me what's going on. But come on. What the fuck is it? What?
Yeah. Starts off playful, goes to angry, then it's like desperate. It's like...
Are you gonna tell me what it is? I think I know. Hello? Woohoo! Donald! That's it. I'm done talking.
This is genius.
That's great.
Hello?
I knew.
I'm done talking. Not 4 seconds later.
What do you want from me? You told me that you wanted me to stand here and women can't do this. What is it? Woo-hoo.
Nacho!
Oh, that's great. That's fucking the look on her face too. Like, I love the comparison of the looks on their faces. It's part of this is actually part of the fun of being in a relationship. It's just messing with your dude. We were yesterday. Hal and I went to a Village Inn, and we took the baby with us. And we're getting time for us to leave, and the baby's getting restless, and so she's like trying to stand up in her high chair and get up and move. And I just look at her and I go, hey, calm down. You can have a cigarette in a minute. And I say it like really loud. And House looks at me and goes, no, don't say that. I'm like, babe, you shouldn't have let the baby start smoking this young. We knew it was gonna lead to this. Like, she's fiending hard.
That's perfect.
The baby's just like.
A buddy of mine had a bit like that, where he'd kiss his girlfriend, and if there were like other people around that weren't part of the friend group, he would say something like, "You're the best sister ever."
Oh, that reminds me of Joe Dirt. I don't want to be reminded of Joe Dirt. All right, you guys ready for I'm gonna let it qualify because we haven't used this drop in a while.
So let me get to the real. I think I'm the dumbest person in the world.
Yes.
All right, here we go. This is our new addition to the NerdTuber Lolcastsphere. Everyone welcome Ryan Cannell. Ryan Cannell, or as we call him, Mr. Big Head.
Hell yeah.
Potato
he's
Noggin.
the one without the hat?
Yes, he's the one on the left. So Ryan Cannell is from the group known as Geeks and Gamers.
Fuck him.
Yeah, I've never been a fan. I don't really care for Jeremy. Although, when Jeremy gets really upset with people, it's pretty funny. So I do like that. I do like seeing clips of that circulate. Doesn't happen as often as it used to, though. I think he's like evening out or something. I don't know why he would do that.
Low T with age.
But this is Ryan Cannell on the left, and on the right is Drunk 3PO, aka Jay. He's the one who wrote that creepy like.
Oh, he's the guy who decided to make a comic book about a little girl playing with magical balls.
Yes.
Oh,
wow. One and the same.
Wow. He's quite the creative.
Yes. So
he's a visionary.
Ryan's
all I know
one
about
of
the Kennel guy.
He's
All I
one
know
of the
about the
Geeks and
Kennel
Gamers
guy
guys.
is he looks like a goblin. I'm sorry for stepping.
Oh no, you're fine. I was just gonna keep explaining. So
Fuck you. He looks like a goblin. Don't you ever shut down on the job.
So he's one of like the kind of second string players for like the Geeks and Gamers like crew.
Yeah.
And,
Okay. I
he
didn't know
fancies
that.
himself like a real big Star Wars lore nerd. Like he read all the EU, man. He's watched all the cartoons, bro.
Oh. And he brags about that?
Yeah. I always found him to be one of the least irritating of like the FNT crew because he's an asshole, and I find that refreshing amongst all these fucking glad-handing, fucking, you know, dick-sucking motherfuckers.
Yeah,
This is all they do to each other is just like
so much fake positivity and repeating dead memes. It's cancer.
Speaking of which, you saw that shit Zachary Levi going, we're talking to Rippaverse soon.
Yeah.
No,
Shazam's talking to Rippaverse. Now I know he's a hack fucking too. Busted. Busted Shazam.
Well, hold on. I have a
They go where the money's at.
Peek for you on the project. You gotta show the audience this too. I just put it in chat.
Okay.
It'll get everyone excited for this next Rippaverse project.
That would be funny if they race swap ISOM.
No, he does blackface for the
movie. Okay, I'm in.
This was the easiest image to edit. There was another one with Shazam on a scooter, and I thought about editing that to be ISOM and adding a word bubble that you could probably guess, but he's gonna say it. He was gonna say, "I stole this."
All right, so this is from a stream Ryan and Jay were doing about the Thunderbolts movie and calling it a bomb, which, I mean, I found the movie okay. Canada of the North and I have a review coming out next week of it. Neither of us hated the movie.
Oh, and I did see that the box office did well enough that it's like positive. Like it did not bomb. It did well enough.
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks out, and they've made their money back.
Yeah,
including marketing.
It's gonna be a sequel.
I mean, there was always gonna be more Marvel. There was never not gonna. Dude, they're gonna try to keep shoving these people down our throats, no matter what. Oh god damn it! Hold on, my boss is calling. Here, I'm gonna mute myself.
You can play it for a little bit, and we'll yell at them.
Thunderbolts passed its production cost. Yeah,
All
you're
right.
one of those
Play us
dumb,
off, Johnny.
retarded fucking queers who doesn't understand how the movie industry works and how the box office works.
Oh, Till, we can hear you.
Like that's who you are. And that's the way the media is framing these things. It's especially specifically driven towards low IQ, dumb fuck, mouth droolers like you, right? You people who will sit there and be like, "Oh, it only costs $180."
He's talking about
it made
Thunderbolts, right?
$271 million already. That means it's made money. No, you dumb bitch. First of all, $180 million production cost.
Oh yeah, he's arguing
$100 million
against
in marketing,
Thunderbolts.
so they got $280 million wrapped up.
Thunderbolts got a slight win, and he's calling
from
everyone retarded for. Okay, so I'm
gonna back it up. Sorry, my boss was calling, asking business shit. I don't have to go anywhere, nothing. It was something he needed an answer to, like, right away.
All right, cool.
Okay, so, Johnny, continue.
Yeah, so like I said, it's already made a slight profit, and he's going like, "You guys are retarded. It is a failure." And it's like, no, he's apparently, I'm guessing he predicted it would fail, and it didn't fail, and people have rubbed that in his face. And so now he's spurging out like, no, it did fail. It's
one of the first. It's one of the first Marvel movies in like 5 years that has a mostly positive reaction to from like the audience.
Yeah, but he's titled it like worse than Brave New World. That's the new Captain America. I didn't see. I heard that was terrible.
You know how much that one cost, Johnny? The estimations were upwards of $400 million for the movie because they reshot huge portions of it like 3 separate times.
Oh, I thought they reshot it like 8 times. I remember the boys making a joke.
They
where they had
they probably did a couple extra like tiny ones. But like I'm talking about like almost like doing a full production shoot again, which is like for like a movie like that, like 15 weeks is like a production schedule.
Yeah, I heard they cut out a villain. Like they had a pro wrestler play some guy some villain I honestly don't remember. And also they were going to have I forget her name, but there's this Israeli superhero, and the only panel of note that I know of her is like a Palestinian child dies, and like Hulk tried to save the kid and failed, and she feels like a piece of shit because she has never cared about Palestinians until just now.
Yeah.
So I wonder why they cut her from the movie.
I'm from Palestine, Texas, and I've probably been like, no, I get it. Palestinians ain't my favorite. So yeah, he's trying to like the cracks are finally like we've noticed them for years now. But to like their general audience, the cracks are starting to form in their facade. Like, oh, these guys are just here to like perpetuate negativity about movies. Oh, this movie sucks. This movie sucks. And it's like, you can talk about bad movies. You could make your channel about bad movies. There's channels that do that, right? There's a channel literally called The Movie Dumpster, right?
Yeah.
These people have made their channels about keeping current with the movies. And the problem is, only the stuff that's negative gets any views because no one actually gives a shit about their movie analysis. They just want to hear people bitch about stuff that they know is bad rather than actually watching it.
They've gotten rich shitting on Marvel and Star Wars, and like, I'm trying to remember when stuff released, but just recently Star Wars and Marvel are they're I mean, I haven't seen them, but from what I've heard, like the recent, like Andor and this movie, like I wouldn't call it a renaissance, but it seems like they're like, oh, we fucked up a bunch. Let's try a little more. And so there might actually be like a great Marvel movie or Star Wars in the future, and they're like, fuck, I've said Disney and Marvel is a gang of pedophiles for 5 years. Fuck, what do I do? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they're some of them are starting to panic, and people like Drinker are finding out that getting into the business themselves isn't so easy, especially when you don't actually have any kind of artistic like vision.
Yeah, he hasn't been watching movies for a while. Like his review of The Crow, the reboot, was like just of the trailer. And like I went and saw the movie, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that was decent." I prefer the original.
Yeah.
But the reboot is like, well, I guess if you had to make a Crow reboot, this did. Like I remember this one scene where like he's killed some guys and he's going through their stuff, and then like he puts he makes the dead guy like hold a gun for a second. He goes like, hold that for me, and then he like lights a cigarette. It's like, that's funny. Like if they had him do more stuff like that, it would have been great. But he only has like a couple moments where he's like an action hero.
Yeah, those kind of movies just get categorized under remakes that nobody asked for and nobody needed. Sometimes those are good though, like Dawn of the Dead. No one asked for that remake. No one needed that remake, but Zack Snyder made one of his only 4 good movies out of that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so good. The post credits, do you remember it? That where it's like, so that like the ending is they rush to the boat.
Yeah.
And they all get on a boat, and then the like one of the main guys is like, you guys go on ahead, and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he reveals he got bit, and he was just like fighting to make sure they got on the boat, and then he kills himself, and then the post-credit scene is like they have like a camera, so they're filming them having fun on the boat.
Yeah.
And then they arrive on an island, and they're like, "Fuck yeah!" They park it, they tie it up, and then a horde of zombies emerges from the bush on the island.
Yeah.
It's like, that's a good ending.
Yeah, one of the few times Zack Snyder actually did a great movie. You know what? Who wrote that movie?
Who?
James Gunn.
That makes sense. That's
That
the thing
makes a
about
lot of
Zack
sense.
Snyder. Like, I actually like his Watchmen movie. He
Yeah.
really just needs someone else to write the scripts, and we would have a bunch of cool looking movies that are good.
Yeah, because it really will tie his hands with the slow motion bullshit. All right, let's get back to Ryan here. So here he is freaking out over Thunderbolts. Actually, so the budget for the movie was 180. I'd never heard any reports of like reshoots. If there was like some minor ones. Maybe like there was a scene where she like leads the Thunderbolts when they're gonna try to kill her, Valentina, Julia Louis-Dreyfus from Seinfeld. They're like coming to kill her, and she like leads them through like a fence, and on the other side's a press conference, and she announces them as the new Avengers. And it's like, I could see that maybe they like had this idea late in the stage, and they went back and refilmed that, because like there's only like really one other like moment that sets up that moment at all.
Wait,
So
they're
it's
going
like-
to kill her?
Yeah, like dude, they're like
And then she's
literally
like-
walking over to her going.
And then she's like, "Meet the new Avengers," and they're like, "Oh fuck, we can't kill you right here."
Yeah, well,
that would look really bad. Okay.
Elena like leans into her and goes, "Your ass is ours now."
It's kind of awesome.
It like the movie overall, I liked it.
Okay, good.
It's not the best movie. Sentry, I feel like they set him up really well for other things, but I'm sick of movies setting up people to be used in other movies that, you know, they never. It feels like you never get like the
It might not
actual
ever
character
happen.
realized.
Mm-hmm.
But Lewis Pullman, Bill Pullman's son, did a great job. He's Sentry.
Who is he? He's Sentry. Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, the budget was $180 million. Add on like another 120 for marketing, and I think they just hit like 280 a couple days ago, and it's only like in its second week.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they can easily, especially overseas, they could easily make like a half a billion with this, and they'll double their budget, and that's success. That's a better success than them making $700 million, and the movie ended up costing them almost $650 to make.
Yeah.
Specifically driven towards low IQ, dumb fuck, mouth droolers
Hey,
like
Jewess.
you, right? You people who will sit there and be like, "Oh, it only cost $180, and it made $271 million already. That means it's made money." No, you dumb bitch. First
So
of
this is
all,
just coke,
$180
right?
million production cost.
No,
It's
you
him
dumb
turning on his own
bitch.
audience, which is the funniest thing to watch. That's why, like,
Hell
I
yeah.
get so like you know, up in arms with when people on here when they start like attacking like the chat. It's like, chat can say whatever the fuck they want. They don't have to
Yeah.
agree with me. They don't even have to like me. I'm not gonna pay it much mind. They're watching the show. That's them talking amongst themselves. Every once in a while, I'll reference to them.
Well, they're watching TV.
Exactly. They're talking in the
So.
theater.
Yeah.
Like, if you interact with it, it becomes a heckle. This is you.
Yeah.
This is him making this into a heckle. Never turn it into a heckle. Turn it into an exchange.
I don't like
$100 million
you too, Jewess.
More YouTube
Hell
hosting
yeah.
tips from Dr. Till.
In marketing,
The
so
more
they
you
got
know.
$280 million wrapped up in this. They only get about half of the money back from the box office. What do you think? Theaters just sit there and get fucked in the ass by the studios and don't get any money back?
I mean, they've only been complaining about it for 25 years.
Yeah, theaters make their money off popcorn, bro.
That's really where they make most of their shit.
The studios
Yeah,
take half
I
of
learned that
money.
when I was
The
12.
theaters get the other half. You dumb cock-sucking bitch. The fuck are you talking about? Enjoy the negative grift, guys. I'm out. Yeah, you should get out because you're too fucking stupid to be here. You're too fucking retarded. As I lay out to you specifically all of what these numbers are telling us, all of where it's at right now, and where it's headed.
Yeah, the numbers say it's a minor success so far.
Yeah.
Also, I want to point out he has a bunch of football shit, he has a bunch of baseball shit, and then he has like the Star Wars stuff. And
Yes.
it's like
He's very confused.
But you're gonna make money off shitting on Star Wars. I wonder if he'll try to pivot to be a sports guy when he's like a goblin that doesn't look like.
I
he can
think him
sprint.
and Jeremy have a sports show together already
with dozens of views.
Well, I mean, Geeks and Gamers does all right. They get like 300 or 400 people watching live.
Damn it.
Yeah, they do all right. It's not great.
Fuck.
Join the negative grift, guys. I'm out. Bye, bitch. Nobody fucking wants your dumb ass here. IQ must be this high to get on the fucking ride. And you're down here. I'm stepping on you down here.
Yeah, there's one thing I know about nerds out there. They really love being condescended by someone who has sports gear nearby.
Right, true.
Dude,
also, I would like to point out again, Ryan is like a weird little goblin man. I don't think he raises his voice in a bar, in a public setting. I don't think he does this.
I'm of the opposite opinion. I think this guy is one of those people that yells in public about everything.
Ugh. Well,
like,
it's a
you
shame.
didn't give me the right sugar packet. I asked for sweet and low. You gave me Splenda. What are you stupid?
So it's a goddamn shame. No one with anger issues is around for that.
Mm. I have a feeling he's so small that most people find it funny. It's like a little chihuahua barking. Like this guy.
Wait, hold on.
Bitch. Like how more clear could I possibly have been describing the costs that are sunk into this versus what they've
The way he
gotten
has
and
his
what they'll
camera
get
also
back
is not doing the
from
man any
the
justice.
theaters.
Yeah,
How
I don't
you
get
say
the...
my head is big. I'm right about Marvel. I'm the expert.
He makes Tony from Hack the Movie's head look normal size.
That's quite a feat.
That is. So yeah,
Well, if they had a mind battle,
a mind
battle.
no one would survive.
I feel like if they met like together anywhere, they would immediately turn, lock eyes, and then just try and kill each other with their minds.
I don't see how these nerds like foresee this going. Like, hey, I've spent years building up a customer base, and I'm going to abuse my customer base and call them retarded. And it's like, it's not even for stuff like that. You know, like Mersh has a habit sometimes. Oh shit, we got fucking money. Buy house something nice with us. Well, thank you very much, Jewis.
Oh,
appreciate you.
thank you.
I'm looking at its tiny pee-pee.
Yeah, it's a bad habit. It's a trend where some YouTubers, they get big.
Yeah.
And then
well,
the
like,
second they're wrong, they freak out.
Back to my point, like Mersh, he has a habit of yelling at viewers sometimes. But rarely does he yell at them for being right. It's always about them being annoying or needy or just a little, body percussionist. So like Mersh likes to be left alone, right? Every time somebody fucking annoys, like he gets yelled at by Mersh, it's because somebody's like bothering him. He's trying to do his thing. People are pestering him. He wants it to stop. This guy was right. Instead of Ryan Tennell going, yeah, I guess it is. It's kind of a wash right now. That would at least be admission that the money has at least hit their budget. I mean, like, okay, it's not a failure. It's not really a success yet, but it's not a failure. It's only the second week though. Like, no, they just want to keep fucking banging on that, oh, Marvel sucks, Marvel sucks, Marvel sucks. And then their own audience starts revolting against them, and they go, what happened? How did we get here?
I'm surprised something like this hasn't already happened yet.
Sure it has.
With these guys.
I'm sure it has. Like, Ryan seems like the kind that would probably do that once or twice.
You're right, yeah.
Oh God, I forgot about this. Nacho just sent me this. Apparently, Slash is a Rippaverse fan. They sent Slash a Rippaverse hat.
Apparently, the Saskas met Slash once, so he did them this favor.
I don't know if his fans realize that Slash doesn't know what Rippaverse is. He met two moldy-faced twins who gave him a hat, and he went, yeah, cool, I'll wear the hat.
Can we fuck? No? Oh, no. Okay, maybe I'll wear the hat.
I do wish, though, that like people like Zachary Levi would actually just at least do like a cursory glance, like a cursory like let me search Rippaverse on YouTube, see what comes up.
Welcome
what's
to
all
the
these
jungle.
hate videos?
It's where I saw him is from.
Mm-hmm. All right, you guys ready to get into our main story of the evening?
Yes. Yes, hit it, Chewie.
I don't really have.
It's a Star Wars reference. You probably didn't know that.
Chewie.
Actually, that's a Eamon Hillman reference.
Hit it,
Chewie.
Hit it, Chewie.
All right, so this last weekend was Hackamania #2. And Dick Masterson and Vito Gesualdi were guests on the show, or guests at the event, where they did a Biggest Problem live. Mm-hmm. And Vito, John, maybe you can help me remember the actual events that led up to him bringing up this video. I know they brought up Carl, and like was it like it had something to do with this problem?
Like what happened just before up until now, or just the whole Vito controversy?
Why did Vito bring up this video? Like I can't remember if he just brought it up randomly or if it was like part of his problem.
He got Aaron to do. Oh wait, no. Vito's problem was the biggest problem in the Dabbleverse, and he shit on Carl for a bit. And then he's like, well,
I remember
Aaron
the Simpsons problem. Yeah, I kind of agree with him there. I don't really give a shit about the Simpsons. More of a Futurama
it's weird
guy.
How much Carl likes them.
Yeah, it's a little weird when someone has that much other personality about a cartoon from 40 years ago. But you know what? I've seen weirder things, so who am I to judge?
Carl should get into anime. That'd be fun.
Carl's really gonna get into One Piece soon. He's like, oh my god, guys, have you heard of this show called Bleach? It's got 77 seasons.
Do you know they actually
Iron Reaver Soul Stealer? Holy shit.
Oh my god, guys, Luffy already has the One Piece. The fruit was God fruit. That's the One Piece. And him saving the world is gonna be the treasure.
Oh, come on, Johnny. You just spoiled.
Yeah, I've only gotten to the Netflix season.
2000.
Fuck you, spoilers don't matter. It's for children anyway. Children and pedophiles.
Yeah, he did it before you did, asshole. You stole Chad Zubac's
When I did it was pretty funny, I'm going to say.
So, voted up. Cry Bully, the biggest problem in the Dabbleverse.
I don't think you should vote that up. I don't think that's correct at all. Carl, wait.
I don't like this term that Carl's trying to push, a cry bully.
I mean, that does describe what Vito did.
It's already a term.
It's a terrible term. There's got to be a better way to label that.
He can dish it out, but he can't take it.
I don't know. What does cry bully mean to you?
Just someone who does all the harassment and then cries when someone tries to reciprocate at all.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
Well, the
But
definition is perfect.
it's just phonetically clunky.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, Schnauzer Max says, just call him Jewish.
Call the glass tiger.
And
you can feel it.
Yeah, again,
in
I've
your
just been
balls.
assembling so much because there's so much to get to. You guys might remember this song to lead us in.
So as far as
It's another win for the toe. Guys, Aaron Imholt.
Right, that's what his problem was.
We love him, don't we? And why do we love him?
Problem is he
'Cause
can't stop winning.
winning. My problem is guys who can't stop.
Vito, you're using paint? What is this? Was this your cover page? I bet Dick yelled at him.
Hell, probably.
You just put words on a paper. I'm gonna kill you.
Wait,
I'm gonna kill
hang
you
on.
right now.
Vito's a graphic designer, so clearly this
Oh.
was the best thing to do.
All right.
Stop winning. They
That was
drive
my
me
first thought when I went deaf. Was like, fuck, that's another win for the
It's
toe.
another win for the toe.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
AWFTT.
Hal's getting sick. God damn it, another win for the toe.
You can't beat this guy because he's got you outfoxed at every moment.
He's the Boston Celtics of podcasters. Anyone following the series? Okay, never mind.
No,
Celtics are
Carl.
really
Put it
bad
this
right now.
way. I was recently watching.
I like Carl, but I would be mean to him in person. Like if we were on a show with him, I would have to be mean to him the whole time. Just be like, no, Carl, shut up, Carl, you fucking
Give his-
dork.
Give his nipple a little twist every time he does a
He
bad
just-
zinger.
You just walk over and you do that thing. Have you ever done this to somebody when you were a kid? Just walk over and just take your finger and you launch their glasses off their head by getting right there behind the ear and just go, boop, like a little zip.
Oh no, that would piss me the fuck off.
It does every time. It makes them so mad. And they can go, if you hit it just right, because you got to kind of hook it over the ear, kind of like got to make it like, jump a little. You can make those things go like
They
an
can go
arc.
flying a little bit.
Yeah.
No, that would be. I would
Samaritan.
maybe square up with a guy. I don't know. For like a second, if it came out of nowhere.
I would like.
Unfortunately for whoever it was, I can still see with my glasses off.
Well, I would pretend I couldn't see if they knocked my glasses off, and then I'd punch his girlfriend, going like, "How dare you!"
You ever seen the movie Way of the Gun? It's
No.
got Benicio del Toro and Ryan Phillippe in it. And the very first scene, they're outside of this nightclub, and they walk past Sarah Silverman and this guy that looks like Claudio Sanchez in the line, and then they walk out to the parking lot and they sit on that guy's car and start smoking, and his alarm starts going off because he's just sitting on the hood.
Yeah.
And the dude's like, "Get the fuck off my car!" And Sarah Silverman's like, "Get the fuck off our car, dickless!" And she just starts like talking mad shit.
Yeah.
And they all come down to him, and like Benicio del Toro's just doing that real quiet thing, and he's just like squares up, and he looks at Ryan, and they look at each other, they look at Sarah, and the entire time Sarah Silverman's like, it's like, he's gonna fuck you, man, he's gonna fuck you up, like he's gonna just like doing all this, man.
Yeah.
And her boyfriend goes, "She's not wrong. I'm gonna beat you dumb and fuck you stupid." And they just like look at each other. And Ryan Phillippe just punches Sarah Silverman right in the fucking mouth. Like, look right in the mouth. The entire crowd buries them and stomps them out. Like, but he got her right in the fucking mouth. And the guy with the big hair and Sarah Silverman walk away from the crowd while they're like beating the shit out of them. And like Sarah Silverman's face, she's like, "Oh my God, why did you let me get hit like that?" He's like, baby, I'm sorry, baby. It's just like,
I've seen that scene actually. It's
it's
very
a great fucking Way of the Gun's a great movie.
I gotta write that down.
Holt clips, and I learned that his wedding ring that he gave to April, she kept it, and then for some reason Nick Rekieta has it. Now, Nick, is that true? Is Nick still here? Nick doesn't give a shit. Oh, Nick, do you still have Aaron Holt's wedding ring? If I don't know, well, who'd she get? Well,
what's
she
the
got it
lawyer
from
term for that?
Aaron, right?
Evasive.
I don't know how many times I've had to correct Vito on Twitter about whose wedding ring that was. He still never figured it out. Like, it took Nick Rekieta going, it's not Aaron's. Aaron has his.
Yeah.
It was April's. You
It's
dipshit.
April's.
So now Rekieta has replaced April in the Aaron-April marriage.
Yes, yes. Now, Aaron. Now it's exactly what Aaron wanted. Aaron and Nick Rekieta are legally married.
Is that orange juice? Oh, apple juice? What is that?
Piss.
It's Milo's.
That's a huge... It's a lot.
Only if you don't drink it all.
Okay, so Nick is saying it's attached to a piece of evidence.
So, the way I understand it, April, when she left, had left her wedding ring in their closet, like where the cavity of her stuff was. And then when Aaron wrote the "I'm a bastard" letter, he taped it to the letter, and so he gave it back to her. He was trying to win her back, and she went,
Right, I remember that.
ugh, and gave it to Nick. And said, "Here, you can have this. I don't want this."
Yeah.
I'm done with that loser. Apparently, April has a boyfriend now who is not a fan of Nick Rekieta. Who would have ever have guessed?
Oh.
Well, imagine you're like, oh, cool, I got a new girlfriend, and it's like, and then someone sends you, hey, your girlfriend had a guy ate cum off of her. Isn't that funny? It's like, bro, fuck up, stop telling me about this.
The worst thing that could happen to April is like he finds out and he just goes, like while they're having sex, he goes, "Tell me about it."
No, why do I attract guys
Not
like this?
again!
No.
Well, my understanding.
At me, you sell that ring. I'd sell it. That's
right.
the biggest fuck.
So, Vito, for whatever reason, I don't know why he thought this was a good idea. I mean, if Aaron could have stuck the landing, it would have been a good idea. But the problem with that logic is, it's Aaron.
Yeah.
And
no,
he's
I
never
think
going to.
It's a great idea.
Yeah,
No matter
it was a
what
great
you
idea.
get,
If they'd had
it's
somebody who
gonna
was like a
be
professional,
magic.
or if Vito could have edited it down, like just let Aaron go, just let Aaron just say whatever he wants, and then edit it down to it's good. Like,
yeah,
nah.
Because there's a couple of times. There's a couple times Aaron does a good joke.
I'm impressed he convinced Aaron to do a video. I think Aaron fucking up is perfect for this event that is about shitting on Aaron.
Oh, definitely, definitely. That's why it's best that he didn't edit it. But I guess you'd say my producer brain, my show producer brain would be like, I need to polish this video. And that could have also meant I go in and I edit in like longer pauses than it actually exists. Move stuff around, you know, because you can hide edits with a little bit of a jump cut where you like cut in real quick and you cut it back out. You can move all kinds of shit around.
I want Aaron to drop a rap video.
Me too.
And he ends it with another win for the toe.
Another win for the toe.
I'm steel toe, stepping on ya, eating cum off your girl. Just something like that.
Eating your cum.
I wasn't ready. I was not ready.
If he comes out with a Nick Rekieta diss track where he's like, he owns the fact that he's a cuck, it would totally be another win.
I'm an idiot.
Win.
Let's find out.
And then she didn't, which I thought was an awesome move by her. You shouldn't keep that ring. I'd sell it. That's the biggest fuck you to me. You're pissed at me. You sell that ring. Fuck you. I'm taking the money. But instead,
Wait, this is the wrong
Nick
one.
couldn't part with.
Do Do you know how many people come to my page and leave a comment calling me a cuck? That's publicity.
Here it is. I'm sorry. There was I forgot they pulled up Aaron like 4 or 5 times. Here it is.
There it is.
We're here at Napa
My
Mania
bad, folks.
doing nothing. All I got to say is, you know what? I don't have to say anything. I'm going to let the man speak for himself.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know if it was Aaron's idea or Vito's idea, but it's 2 sheeps doing a music intro, and I think Aaron has called his haters sheep. So I think that's the idea.
Okay.
Amazing, he even fucked this up. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there.
Oh my God! Hey, hi, Hackamania. How you guys doing?
Imagine he just starts
Go
calling
ahead,
Carl
no.
the N-word.
I'll let you
Yeah! The king!
You see his thing? It says Hackamania is gay.
You know, I have to say,
Nick
if
is a
anyone else...
Nick is a cuck. Incorrect. Nick was not the cuck. He was, I believe, what is the term for the non-cuck?
The bull.
Bull. He was the bull.
else would have asked me to be here, I wouldn't have done it. But it turns out that Vito...
I'm gonna be honest. The fact that he didn't use this opportunity to pretend that it was a live call. I mean, if you're gonna send in a video to a big audience, like, you gotta at least go with the bit where you pretend like it's a live call for like the first like 10 seconds. Like, are we live? Am I on the screen? Are we on the big screen? I can't see anything but Vito's fat head.
Vito and I are both part of the same file sharing group, and he threatened to expose me.
Hey, not supposed to talk about that.
Here I am. I hope you guys are having a great time. I bet you I'm the last guy you expected to see. I mean, what an event. You guys are in Las Vegas, pretending that you go outside often. I love it. Who's all out there? I think Patrick's got to be there, right? Patrick Melton. You know, I brought a gift. I brought a gift for everybody there, and I brought a gift for Patrick Melton. Would you guys like to see the gift that I brought for Patrick?
Yeah, I want to see it. Yeah, let's do it.
I brought family pictures that nobody has seen before today.
I have not
What are you doing?
I have not watched the video. I don't know what he has.
I did
I
this.
literally have no idea.
Does it bother anybody else that he has to do the fucking... Hold on. Let's see, do I have one here? No, I don't have a pen over here. He keeps... Oh, I'm gonna use this. He does this the whole time like it's the fucking Daily Show and he's Jon Stewart or some shit.
Yeah.
Well, Jon Stewart could never pull this off.
He's never written anything in any of his shows that I've ever seen. Not once.
So he's just doing it because it looks cool.
I guess. Take up smoking. Shotgun shells.
Yeah.
But I wanted it to be a surprise.
I told him to cut a funny wrestling promo. This could go horribly wrong.
I have family photos. You know what? Let's just take a look at them. The first one I have is of Patrick Melton's wife, the love of his life. You know, a lot of
This
people
joke
call Patrick terrible
completely
names.
butchered.
Dude, all this shit's so belabored and try hard. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad.
Names, morbidly obese, dead before 50, pedophile.
Oh my God!
I'm not saying they're untrue. I'm just saying people say that. But there's another side to Patrick. And that other side is his family. And it starts with his beautiful...
I can't believe this is happening.
I can't believe I didn't watch this beforehand.
There she is. Oh, goo goo gaga indeed.
Why the fuck?
Is his head getting bigger?
I think it's because he took the glasses off and his hair is different.
I guess. I don't know. It looks like his head's getting bigger.
would this be your opener? I don't know. Can you pause it? Just pause it. This is your. I don't know how to stop it. I don't know how to stop it. This is like a wrestling event where you're the main heel and you come in and show a picture of the organizer's wife as a baby. Everyone was a baby, Aaron.
No. I think you're missing the joke.
Wait, what's happening?
What he's saying is that Patrick is such a PDF file.
Oh, that's his wife now?
Current situation. I think that's what he's saying. I think that.
Jesus Christ!
Ooh. I totally thought, when I first saw this, I totally thought he was just showing real baby photos.
Oh, no, I immediately assumed what Carl thought, too.
No, it is a real baby photo of his wife. He's just pretending it's current.
Yeah.
I also got the joke immediately. It seems like you're kind of slow on the John. You can't understand the toes comedy stylings like us eggheads here.
Johnny, it's okay. It just takes a little while longer for the punchline to hit in Canada. It's got to cross the border, go through customs.
It's got to get tariffed first.
You need
get
to
stuck at
brush up-
customs.
You need to brush up on your Kumia, and then you would really you would understand this is a legendary bit he's doing.
You're right.
Am I
I'll
wrong?
go get
I
his
think that was
memoirs.
the joke.
Oh,
right?
yeah, because that's a present picture.
That's a present picture.
Oh, my God. Another win for the toe. You got me.
It was a great joke that no one got.
Oh.
So you're a pedophile.
Yeah, good stuff.
Maybe I should have watched this.
I like that he goes,
Yeah.
people call you terrible names like Dead Before 50. I've never heard anyone call Patrick Dead Before. I mean, it's just an apt description.
Hold on.
I thought he was 50.
My understanding of Aaron is that he will make this into a W somehow. He's still got time.
Yeah, back that up a little bit. I think we missed him
missed a second
gloating
there.
over his pedophile
Yeah, I'm
joke.
sorry.
I want
Let's
to see his victory lap. I always enjoy that.
Still, that's a terrible sign. I just can't get over how bad that sign looks.
Oh, yeah. It's
okay.
I don't mind the what do you call it, the raw wood look behind him. Honestly, just go to like Home Depot, buy some like the cheap, like the ones that slot into each other, you know? It's like you can buy those for like, you can get like a pack of those for like $20-$30. It's more than enough probably to like just get behind him. It would up the production value of a shit like that. Throw a little color light on that bad boy. Maybe a neon sign that says boner.
Oh, that's very morning jock radio.
Yeah, because
Like
it's up
that.
in the morning. He should just call it he should reboot his entire show and just call it the Boner Show
The Boner Show.
or Morning Wood.
He's so proud of himself.
This is the first show.
I don't want to keep her up there for too long. Everybody's got a right to privacy.
Who's the baby?
You know, if Mersh started a morning show, he could call it Morning Wood because he's a huge prick and he's always full of piss and vinegar.
I have more. Let's take a look at this one, shall we? I have a never-before-seen photo of Patrick Melton and his
Yeti, you're his #1 fan. Don't you tell me you don't like the toe. We know you like the toe.
father. That's right. Patrick Melton and his dad. Would you guys like to see it?
Yeah,
I bet
okay.
you would.
Let's see where this
I
goes.
bet you would. Put it up there. Patrick Melton and his dad together.
I
Oh,
love how he talks like there's someone else there. I never do that. Jimmy, get the fuck back in the closet. Sorry, my producer poked his head out.
That's okay. I try not to ask any questions.
look at how happy.
I beat him. Instead of paying him, I just beat him.
No,
Put him in the
I don't
closet.
need to hear these things.
He's got an old flower pot as a toilet. It's a very small one. It's not even like a full size one. It's like one that you put in your windowsill.
He looks. He's a little sheepish boy staring up at his dad. His dad looks pretty disappointed, but you would too if you raised a 400-pound closeted homosexual. Look, the point is, we're not here to make fun of people.
Wait, now he's a
We're not here to
homosexual? I thought he married a female baby. I'm lost in what Patrick is up to.
There's a lot of mixed metaphors. The win is coming, okay?
Things. We're here to celebrate. After all, Hackamania is a celebration. For God's sakes, Carl Eberger is there.
Carl's here. There he is. Hey.
For Carl.
Sweet.
I am so glad he's there. And, you know, Carl, always a professional in fine
You'd
form.
be getting more of a
Carl
reaction
doing
out
what
of
he
me if
does
I hadn't
best.
already
Watch-
seen this like 3 times.
I've seen it several times. It's really all very try hard.
Yeah.
It's honestly very.
I enjoyed seeing it live.
The faces this guy makes. He looks like
yeah,
a big
you can
toe.
stop on any frame.
Oh, I get the steel toe thing. It looks like a big toe.
Is that actually it?
We haven't really spoken much. I did want to.
He didn't name the show.
That's right. He didn't name the show.
No.
Nothing is ever his.
No.
Not the name of his show, not his style, not his wife.
No.
Even the cum is Nick's.
Even the cum is Nick's? Gross. It's terrible. I'm trying to find. Let's see. I thought I had a clip of him talking about doing all this shit. But I don't seem to. I remember listening to him talk about it. Maybe it was while it was live or something. I don't know why I would have ever been listening to him live.
Yeah, why would you subject yourself to that? I've never once seen him live.
Honestly,
I mean-
this edited video is his best performance.
The only time I've ever sat through an entire episode of his was the time I was on.
How was that? Did he grade your cum? Is it
No,
better or worse than
no.
Nick's?
No, he didn't like it that I was funnier than him and better looking. Had a better
Well,
studio.
he's the funny guy. Come on, Till.
He was never the funny guy. Never once. God damn it. I wish I knew cuz he was like gloating like, "Oh, I did it perfectly. I Vito came to me as he should have." Like it was a bunch of bullshit, but whatever. This guy is absolutely fucking terrible, and I really cannot wait until he just disappears.
Yeah.
So we can finally stop covering him.
I think after the events of Hackamania, and those text messages and how brutal that was, I don't think there'll be much more left to milking this cow, baby.
Oh, but he'll keep going. Like, even if he ends up homeless, he'll like use his phone to stream.
100%. I believe that.
He's like addicted to just talking to. It's very important. I guess it's an image thing. Like it's important to him to prove to other people that he's cool and he's a winner, but he won't ever, like, he's incapable of putting effort towards actually achieving something.
But no one's ever going to think he's cool.
No, but he's spaghetti brained. He thinks his catchphrase is another win for the toe. He thinks, I don't even know if he thinks he's losing, but even if he thinks he's losing, he thinks he can crawl back.
I just don't understand how.
Yeah, I think he's mentally ill.
Person gets to this point in their life. Like, how do you get to the point in your life where you're? Oh, here we go. I found it. How do you get to the point in your life where your business, like, if he hadn't gone on like Kino Casino and those other, like, I don't remember what other show he went on. Or
Anti-steel toe people still cope.
if he hadn't gone on those shows and just aired out all of Ricada and April and Michaela's dirty laundry like he did, none of this would be happening. No one would want to be making fun of him about this shit. They'd be like, that's weird. Like if they heard about it, they're like, oh, I didn't want to know that.
Yeah, during that stream, he did one good thing. Like PPP really wanted to know where the children were,
Mm-hmm.
and Aaron was like, "I'm not telling you that." And PPP is like, "If you want to redeem yourself, if you want to get right with God, tell me and my audience of crazy people where these children are."
He's such a piece of shit. I hate PPP so much.
Yep.
Like Worski, I hate just because he's annoying and he's like an empty fucking skulled idiot. PPP, I hate because he's actually malicious.
Well, also, remember when Andy, his friend, pulled a gun on some guys that were like gonna attack them, and the guys were like retreating, and like Andy literally was streaming this, and he was trying to like get them to he wanted like a murder on film. And it's like, no, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's pretty dark. My friend Adonis Paul almost got Andy killed once. He wrote and recorded a song that had the N-word in it a bunch of times. It was like a country song. And I think AP donated it when Worski was IRL streaming, and it played, and it almost got him fucking jumped.
Yeah, and the funny part is, like, black guys heard that, and they were laughing. The guys that wanted to beat him up for it, it was 3 white guys.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was before I knew AP. That was long before I knew Adonis Paul. All right, here's that other clip.
I gotta say, the anti-steel toe people still coping about the fact that no proof was given because it never happened. They got a text from...
What do you mean no proof was given?
Again, he's a liar. It doesn't matter if there's a smoking gun. He'll just go like, "No, it isn't."
I mean, saying no proof is given is a bad angle to take. Maybe saying that it was all fabricated, like all that stuff was made up. That was all fabricated. April never sent that stuff. I never sent that stuff. It was all fucking made up.
Yeah, that's how stupid he is. Instead of going, they faked it, it's, no, that didn't happen.
I didn't see nothing. Were you doing this the entire time you were watching the stream? No, it's not happening. It's not happening. No.
7 months after I left, that Nick tricked, he even said he tricked her into sending to him because they were dirty talking. Jesus Christ. How about the fact that I'm your dirty talk topic? Dude, you're gay. But they're still coping about that. They're having a hard time realizing that the Hackamania thing did not provide the big atomic bomb it was supposed to. And outside of their little universe, it's been viewed as, again, Luigi wins by doing nothing.
No.
And the fact that their boy's melting down to this day.
It's, you look bad. The most generous assessment is both you and Nick look bad, but I mean, Nick's rich and still has his wife.
Yeah, Nick just kind of looks a little trashy, honestly. Like, that's the worst he looks, is a little trashy.
Yeah,
everybody's a little trashy sometimes.
This is the most embarrassing chapter of Nick's life. It's another Tuesday for you.
And he's going to make sure that you're the one who's embarrassed the most out of everybody.
As well. I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so, Skank Queen. Sorry. Try not to let it hurt your feelings too bad. In the Wild says it was pretty oversold, to be fair. I mean, pretty oversold.
I disagree. I adamantly disagree. The text message of you licking bodily fluids off of your wife, of another man, you can't come back from. Now you have to be a gay porn star. That's your only next move, Aaron. And from what we understand, you don't have a very large member to which operate such a job.
Yeah. Your words, not ours. Yours. Your words.
Yeah, to make this not embarrassing, Aaron has to be like a bisexual Caligula kind of guy from now on. But he's still going like, yeah, I'm a tough guy. I get ladies. It's like, no, you're not, Aaron.
D-Ball Money says, come on, man, I'm eating a custard-filled glazed donut. It's not my fault you're eating the gayest donut.
Yeah, you know this show. You know the risks.
We're the Toe fan club. You know cum eating is going to come up like 5 times.
Hal says, don't talk about another man's button.
Jesus. It was just a bunch of people sniffing my asshole. I mean, it's a little weird. And then I guess on Hughesy's show, they said, yeah, it was like even people who were there were like, yeah, it was pretty pathetic. Apparently, Nick stayed up till 3 a.m. showing anybody who would look the text messages. Like he was that upset and irate with old Aaron.
Can you believe all these people read my secret messages with Nick Rekieta about me being gay for him?
No, I think Nick probably thought it was very funny and wanted to show whoever would ask.
Oh, yeah.
I've been gone a year and a half, bro. You got to move past this. But narcissistic injuries don't heal. Apparently, he was up till 3 a.m. at the bar showing people texts.
He sounds like a weirdo stalker. Like,
yeah.
He's like talking about shit that's not being broadcasted. No one's talking about this shit. He's like making this shit up.
I like that he's calling Nick the narcissist.
Yeah,
Do you
I mean,
think
literally.
he has like other accounts and like he's in like every Discord or whatever to get news about Nick?
I think my original assessment, all these like a year ago, when this first happened, I think my original assessment was right. Aaron Imholt is gay for Nick Rekieta. He's in gay love with Nick Rekieta.
It makes sense because Aaron wants to be this big deal, funny radio guy, and Nick did that without even trying.
Yep.
So Nick and Nick's taller than him and has a big dick. So it's literally Nick is the perfect version of himself. So it's like, have you seen The Talented Mr. Ripley, where that sociopath starts befriends this handsome rich guy, and then like kills him, and then tries to like pretends to be him.
Yep, I remember that.
That's Aaron basically.
I mean, I was joking when I said that Aaron was actually gay for Nick, back when I said it, like, what was it, last summer? But now it seems like it actually might be true, and I think, like, I don't want people to get the wrong idea. We're not condemning Aaron for having homosexual feelings towards Nick Rekieta. We're not. We're saying he needs to be honest with himself and admit these feelings to the world and accept himself for who he really is.
Is his court thing still happening in June?
I don't know. I know there should be a sentencing, unless he gets arrested before then, which case I think would basically make the court date unnecessary because he would go to jail no matter what. Which, hey, for a fresh out of the closet gay man, great way for you to learn the ropes. You know what I'm saying? You know?
I mean, I feel like he should go to jail in June because...
Well, it's the sentencing hearing.
Oh.
So, honestly, when he goes back in June, they could tell him for like a while, hey, come back next month. Hey, come back next month. Hey, come back next month. And they could do that to him for like 9 months. And then go, all right, we're going to sentence you.
Oh, okay.
They could do
I feel
that.
like he should be sentenced to something because it's like I know it's a revenge porn case, but his show is him talking trash about his ex-wife, who he admitted to hitting. I feel like if the judge was aware with that, they'd be like, yeah, you should go to jail for revenge porn. Yeah.
I just think it would be hilarious if he if he just went to jail instead of Mercado. At the very least, the judge needs to give him a little, like, you know, slam the gavel and goes, gay.
Gay. And he just looks at the camera and goes, I can do that.
The state of Minnesota hereby sentences you to gay.
Gay.
And he's like, oh no, that's terrible. Yes.
Oh no, oh no.
Another win for the toe.
He's legally gay. It's almost like that could be like the name of his movie, Legally Gay.
Legally Gay.
And he had no idea that made him look like shit. And then, oh my God, if someone has the picture, please send it. He started singing karaoke after. This is a great example of how the Hackamania people feel about Nick. They just see him as a cartoon character for them to laugh at. So he shows all the texts and they're like, and then they show me roasting them and they applaud. And then they go, all right, good night, everybody. And then Nick goes up to sing karaoke and the entire like venue clears out. And they have a picture of nobody there while he's singing. It's enough to almost feel bad for the guy.
Do we think the karaoke
Sanford
actually
Son with $20
happened?
says, what's the back?
I bet it did, but I don't think it was for like an audience. It was probably just like a bar. And it was like the end of the night, and Nick's like, I'm going to do the last song. Because he was like the only one, according to him, he's like 30 days sober. So he would have been the only one probably sober at the thing. So he's like, we're getting ready to go. I'm going to do the last song, guys. Because he's like probably the only one that still has energy. Not drunk.
That's probably very true. This
He's
is also
probably
like,
got years worth of cocaine stored in his body fat that as he loses weight.
it's still in in his nose. He has like pockets hidden.
Angels come down and they just touch his nose, and he gets untraceable high.
You ever seen the original print of the Last Waltz from the band?
No.
Nope.
It's easier to tell because the original print they had to go in and hand paint out the coke rock in Neil Young's nose. And in the newer versions, they go in and digitally remove it. But like in the old one, you can like clear it. It's just tinted darker. Really, it's not even like fully removed. It's just tinted. And Neil Young's like, I think his agents or whatever basically put a kibosh on the release of the movie until they agreed to do special effects touch up to get the coke rock out of his nose.
They should have left it alone. It would have been like real art.
It would have been, or at least they considered it would have been very damaging to his public image.
It's crazy. A rock star doing cocaine.
Well, I mean, back then it wasn't really common knowledge. It was like one of those like unspoken things about rock and roll. No, Warren Gordon, Van Morrison was like, I always had this theory about Van Morrison. Because I watched it one time on acid. And he's acting angry when he's singing.
Ooh.
And when he leaves, he kind of like does a kick and just like drops the microphone and walks off the stage without saying anything to anybody. Like everybody else had been like hugging motherfuckers and like, oh, last show, yeah, that's great. And then they'd go off stage.
Oh, he had to immediately get another hit. Immediately.
No, I think what it was is Van Morrison either wanted to do cocaine with them or didn't like cocaine and was pissed because the other musicians there were doing cocaine. So it's probably likely that he wanted to do cocaine and he didn't get any because they all did it. And he was mad because he didn't get any fucking cocaine. That's the two theories I have. But again, I watched on acid, so maybe I was imagining him being angry. But I swear to God, you watch when he sings Caravan, like especially towards the end, he just looks like he's angry.
Ooh.
And not like the kind of like, you know, emotional put on like musicians will like get into like a certain zone while they're singing. He legitimately looks like he's angry, but he's a professional, so he's gonna goddamn fucking perform. I love that movie. Watch it every Thanksgiving.
Background story with Vito's role in that promo.
It was filmed on Thanksgiving in 1977.
It seemed like strange bedfellows, but worth it for the laughs. Actually, Vito was really cool. He just wrote to me and he's like, hey, man, I'm doing this thing. Would you like do a roast appearance type of thing for the end of my video? Because it's going to be making fun of you. You know, we're going to make fun of you for being a guy who always says he's winning and shit like that. You know, kind of making fun of another win for the toe thing. And he goes, I think it would be a great misdirection if you came on right after. And I think it would be nuts. He goes, just be the heel that they all want you to be and, you know, give me something. And I said, no, I don't think so. And then he's like, dude, I will play it. I swear it'll be between us and I'll debut it live on stage. Just be a heel, you know, play into it. It'll go over great. And I'm glad he talked me into it. And I mean, I got to say, I delivered a pretty good performance. I was reading the comments.
Really?
Well, the bar is low.
I do a lot of different like bits of content, and I think everything I put out sucks. Which, I mean, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But either way, that helps me constantly want to push to try to refine things, make things better, you know, get better at doing things, get better at the edits, all that stuff, right? He thinks his video was perfect. Like, there was no point where he went, probably should have shortened that joke up. Oh, no, that one fell flat. That one didn't work out the way I wanted to. No, I gave a great video. It was a great video.
Yeah, he's not capable of reflection. It's why he's eating another guy's cum and calling that guy gay.
On illicit clips posting of it. There were even people who are very lukewarm on the toe, and they were like, oh my God, I just unironically laughed at the toe. That was really good. So Vito just encouraged me to do it. And Vito and I kind of have the same attitude on all this gay shit. Like, we're like, why don't people just laugh more? Like, why don't people have more fun with this stuff? Why don't... It's the internet. It's silly. It's all nonsense.
I know he always tries to glom onto someone else's personality to make himself look cool or whatever. But why? Why? In a million fucking years, why would you choose Vito?
Well, I mean, Vito reached out to him.
I understand that.
I imagine Vito complimented him a bunch. So Aaron's like, oh, me and Vito are buddies now.
Yeah, Vito dated a trans girl, so we all know he loves fellatio. But why would you be like, oh, I'm like Vito, and where I think all this stuff's stupid, you should have fun. Vito is not that person. No one thinks, when no one like describes Vito, they're like, oh, he's laid back. He really rolls with the punches. Like, I like Vito, but that does not describe him in any shape or form.
Not really, no.
Very uptight.
Not for a while.
Will freak out over nothing. Super neurotic. Takes everything way too seriously.
Yeah.
See, he actually is right, though. He is kind of like Vito. Like 1,000 times worse, though.
And we both...
Yes, Steve Almighty. Fat as well. I ran out of fingers, though. He's too many flaws.
Just kind of had the same attitude about it. And after it was over, Vito sent me a DM and he goes, there was a huge pop when you came on the screen. It was really, really funny. And I was just, you know, I just...
It wasn't a pop as much as it was a gasp, like a collective gasp. Why? Why would you do this?
Told him thanks. No, nice.
Not Vito. We totally get why Vito would do this. Vito went for the lowest hanging fruit he possibly could. He actually went and got a video of the lol cow.
Yeah. To intro to the whole fucking thing.
Nice doing business with you, and it was really easy to put together. Yeah, Dusty Rhodes says it was really good how you were pausing between some of your jokes to allow the audience to laugh. Now, I haven't been able to watch it yet, but they did say that there was laughter in between the jokes. Now, I was planning on these people hating me so much that they wouldn't even laugh at the jokes. But from what I heard from Vito and others, that it was...
Aaron, they spent all weekend laughing at you. Why wouldn't they laugh at your stupid fucking jokes? They're not laughing with you. They're laughing at you.
At you.
Yeah.
You have to notice where the timing of where the laughs come in.
He wouldn't understand if you told him, like, Aaron, you're not funny.
No, he wouldn't.
You're funny.
Mm-hmm.
he wouldn't understand the difference.
No.
So you're saying I'm funny? No, Aaron. No.
No, I'm saying...
We're saying you're retarded. You're Mr. Magoo. You're Mr. Magoo of, like, peopling.
Perfect that I put the pauses in because there was laughter after everything. I was like, well, you know what? The people who laughed and the people who enjoyed it, I got to say, better sports than I gave them credit for. Brian says, Aaron, I wouldn't say you have the same attitude as Vito. Not a good look. No. I just meant on this specific particular thing. Just on that specific particular thing. Dusty, no, I know what people's concerns with Vito are. I understand, and I understand.
Cholesterol, mainly. I swear he's going to have a heart attack. Vito, lose some weight for the love of God, please. I'm begging you. Lose some
maybe
weight.
Go back to the doctor, check to see if you have any more of those cysts. Maybe that'll take a few more pounds off you, buddy.
Mainly so you can have shoulders again. That's like
yeah.
You look at him in the oh shit. In the biggest problem video. Did I get rid of it all? I think I did. Fuck. He has no shoulders, like none.
I want to congratulate him, Dick Masterson.
He's like the shape of
a baby and a wedding. Congratulations.
Let's get where I can see him.
Oh.
He's like full on. He's like the shape of like a stone in like a harbor. Yes. No shoulder. No shoulder whatsoever. And
yeah,
I feel for him because I used to be like this. I used to be this size.
I'm having a hard time picturing that.
Dude, I really was. I was 450 pounds
true.
at one point.
Well, good for you for getting in shape. That's apparently impossible for some people.
Yeah. Vito, learn about cocaine. You're at Hackamania with Nick Rekieta. He could have given you so much knowledge.
It's true. You already got ties to the gay community, so
Yeah.
you've got the source.
I think he's afraid that if he gets on cocaine to lose weight, he's gonna just go full on gay instead of like dabbling in trans.
Okay. I think that's a very rational fear.
He's gonna go head first right into it.
Yeah.
Which means eventually he's gonna get into boofing.
It's just the rhythm. It's just the rhythm of the night.
Hal, you are my drug, sweetie. It's terrible. I was like, what was the most cringe thing I could say? Yeah, Vito needs to lose some weight. Like it's
Yeah.
I don't do drugs. I mean, other than weed, but not the stimulant kind. I can't
Yeah.
do stimulants.
I'm going to keep the substance I use a secret because it's fun. It's cute.
I wish I had the money for cocaine again. God damn, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the cocaine bit he did at the end of the video was fucking lame.
Oh, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was real bad.
I want to go to that part.
Because you know he had to fit in one like.
Then again, how are you going to angrily tweet at Kurt at 3 a.m? And
with his phone
with cancer and dies by saying this, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. You're there to talk shit about me. It's no fun to talk shit about me when I'm sitting right here. I just want to say to the audience, all 14 of you that are there at Hackamania, I know a lot of you see me as the devil. I know a lot of you see me as the bad
Boring.
you as well.
I see you as
start a
boring.
small war. So I hope every single one of you there this weekend gets AIDS mixed with cancer and dies rotting from the asshole out.
Why is
okay, that was the funniest.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Vito's selling
Very
this so
much for
hard?
this opportunity.
What the fuck's he doing?
Have a great rest of your weekend.
Why are you selling that obvious joke?
What was the fucking cocaine part? Oh, there it is.
Take a lot of time with this.
Ooh, that's a lot.
All right, this is how you can tell he's a real dork. He can't even do lines right.
That's
Also, if you want to do fake cocaine for the camera, baby formula and baking soda, or baby formula and or dehydrated milk. Both, you just chop them up real good. They look like cocaine.
It's already too much work.
Well, you just get baby formula. It's already powder form.
Okay. Get baby powder, buddy.
separate that.
Yeah. Take a lot of time with this cocaine joke. It's gonna kill.
Let's see if we can show it there. That's there you go.
Yeah.
Those are the worst lines I've ever fucking seen. Those are like the lines
Yeah,
someone
pretty
does.
bad.
Like, oh, I do cocaine all the time. Let me cut the lines.
All the
Let me cut the
time.
lines. And they're just here. You're like,
There.
the fuck is this?
We knew what you were doing there, buddy.
Pussy lines.
It's not pussy lines. Those are called pregnant lines. Disclaimer: do not do drugs, kids.
Mm-hmm.
But a proper cocaine line. You see how fat those lines are? You would
Too
cut
fat.
them, and then you'd slide slightly to where they become more slender, so that a straw can properly absorb them with.
You'll want a
these
card
are
of some kind.
lines of vitamins. Yet he says lines are for noobs. What, do you want him to inject the vitamins? Intravenous vitamins.
I'm not. I don't want to bust you up. I don't want to get you in any trouble. So. Oh my God.
Yeti is pro boofing. Cringe says. It does sound like it.
He's winning. Don't you
Yeah,
understand,
but
you
really very
fools?
good at that. I'm really sorry.
See, if he had done baby powder, he could have just snorted it, like for real.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have felt like anything really. Dude, I had a friend in school that, like on a dare, and it wasn't even really like a dare. He's like, hey, someone dare me to snort this line of salt, and like we're like, yeah, sure,
Sure.
dare ya. And he's like, yaks, and I'm like, ah, for like 20 fucking, he's like over in the fucking
Yeah.
sink, like spitting up and shit. We're
It's
just like,
real bad.
like, why did you do that? You
Attention.
dared me. You told me to dare you. I didn't care. I didn't care. You were bothering me. He did it with the what was the little packets that had like the sugar powder with the little candy stick, and you like lick it and you dip it in the powder.
Oh,
Fun dip? Yeah, he did
Yeah.
lines of Fun Dip one time.
God. Everybody has one friend like that.
Yeah.
Or one guy they knew.
Yeah. I had another friend who was deathly afraid of pickles.
Oh. Want to
Like a
watch
cat.
me eat this bug?
He's like, one time we tortured him with the pickle. Like we all had like pickles and we like cornered him. Like trying to touch him with the pickle, and he's like, We're like looking back, like I think we might have scarred a guy with pickles.
God, I hope you're not misremembering what happened.
No, it was
I
legitimately.
hope
pickles.
those were pickles.
It was legitimately pickles. It wasn't like our penises or anything. It was legitimately pickles.
Gotcha.
He hated pickles, and so we would like fuck with him with pickles, and like sometimes like you'd corner him with a jar of pickles and like act like you were gonna just douse the entire jar of pickles on him. And he would get unreasonably mad, as
Yeah.
one does. Why are you getting so mad over pickles, bro? It's just pickles. It's not a big of a deal. He was like a scrawny, like a really skinny dude, like lanky, skinny guy.
Yeah.
So when he would get mad, you could see like every like tendon and muscle and
tense
vein in his
up.
neck and stuff. Oh, it was so hilarious. It was great.
Sports than I gave him credit for. Brian says, Aaron, I wouldn't say you have the same attitude as Vito. Not a good look. No. I just meant on this specific particular thing.
We were already here.
Oh, what?
Just on that specific people's concerns with Vito are. I understand, and I understand the criticism.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this. He's always
Yes. We already heard the part about, yes, he's fat. We got it.
internet. He and I are not like best buddies. We're not going out golfing tomorrow.
Well, you live in drastically different states. I feel like that'd be very, logistically speaking, difficult.
A little bit.
Unless Aaron suddenly has a private jet. Vito can't get on a private jet, exceeds the weight limit.
He'd need one of those giant, the big ones, the aircraft
cargo
carriers. planes. The cargo planes.
They carry tanks and shit.
Yeah, those.
They just have Vito in the back of the net. We're gonna get you to your destination. Do you have an outlet? My Switch is dying.
We just worked together on that, and I thought that was ballsy of him to want to put that together, and kind of smart, actually. But now here it goes. Now they're saying I'm thought of highly by those who want to children. I'm always very careful when I talk about how professional and cool Vito was about the whole thing, because I know I'm just going to get a bunch of shit. Yeah, Vito said, I was trying to sell it. Haha. I think Dick and Carl didn't know how to react. I know. I noticed that. They're like, wait, what? And then like people were laughing, and Dick Masterson and Carl looked confused. They're like, wait, is this, what are they? They didn't understand that the crowd was like, no, this is funny. We can laugh at this. And those two were like, I don't understand. I don't. Like, we literally shocked Dick and Carl into silence, essentially.
No, they talked a little bit, Aaron.
Yeah, they talked a lot. Matter of fact, they talked more than Vito did. Vito just kind of nervously laughed when your like jokes didn't land.
Dick actually complimented one of the jokes I think he complimented the clean piss joke. He was like, okay, he went like that. That's a good one. Dick complimented one of your jokes, Aaron, and you're like, I stunned him into silence.
I will say that Aaron did have, like, I would say, generously speaking, 3 good jokes in the whole video. The problem is that video was like 7-8 minutes long or something like that. No one wants to sit around for 7 minutes waiting on 3 good jokes.
Not that Carl not knowing how to react to very obviously funny things going around him is, it's nothing new. But that's how the Vito thing came about.
Owned.
His joke about Carl was pretty funny, but he had to beat it into the ground. Because his joke about Carl was, and then there's Carl doing what he does best, laughing at actual funny people on another show. And then he should just moved on. Like, no, he had to sit there and go, huh? Carl, he's not funny. He watches other funny people. Like, yeah, Aaron, we got it. Thanks. Fucking dork.
Vito is Corey's twin. I don't think Corey and Vito look alike. Papa Shab says, Carl doesn't understand comedy? How dare he?
He's never going to change.
At least he defeated Carl. At least he has that.
Yeah, at least he defeated Carl.
At least he got him.
As the
you know what? We'll save the Diddy shit for tomorrow. Tomorrow night we're probably going to be going live at like 7:30 because I don't think I get off from work until about 7. So yeah, we'll do that then.
All right. At Central Time. Oh, you're gonna have to deal with that.
God damn it.
Godzilla's there. That means Mothra might be there. You should try and fuck her.
I thought traffic was bad in this part of town. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this show. We'll see you tomorrow night. Probably 8:30 Eastern time. Have a great night. We'll see you there. Till then, I don't know. Do something else. I think Mersh is live. Fuck. Jeez, wait. Why do I have to program your life? Huh?
Go away.
I mean, hit that like button, though, on your way out.
Get the fuck out of my friend's apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you guys later. Have a great night, everybody.
Yep. For the love of God, Frozen, come get your pet lizard and don't eat him.
Where's Bryan Cranston when you need him?
He was barely in that movie.
Taylor Johnson, or whatever the name is.
Is it Godzilla or Gojira? I forget.
Gojira.
Gojira.
Someone call
Gojira.
Matthew Broderick. I need a blizzard taken care of.
Or Hank Azaria. Or Jean Reno. Or Raymond Burr.
Bob Saget.
Your mother.
I can't say that word anymore.